Welcome back to World Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Browns hosting the Packers. And the Packers are 8.5 point road favorites. The over-under is at 42.5 points. The Packers are minus 520 on the money line, and the Browns are plus 390. Now, these are the pre-kickoff lines. They're going to change the closer we get to Sunday. And I imagine that this is going to be another one of those games that is going to get hammered because, how well the Packers have been playing. The over-under did fall, did go up from 41.5 to 42.5. Head-to-head, the Packers are 4-0 in their last four meetings against the Browns. The home team is 2-2. The favorite is 3-1 against the spread. The favorite is 4-1 on the money line. The under is 2-1-1. If you got the over/under at 41.5, it was 3-1. If you get it at 42.5, it's still 3-1. The last time they played each other was on Christmas Day of 2021, so it seems like leap year every 4 years these two teams play each other. They did play in Green Bay. They have been alternating sites every 4 years, so the next time that they play will probably be in 2029, and the Packers will be home. Kind of like just looking at the schedule of how it's going to be. Now, as far as the weather is concerned for this game, both of these teams play in cold weather, so that shouldn't be a problem. I doubt that it's going to be super cold, yet it's actually going to be warm, or supposed to be warm in Cleveland. 81 degrees, 8-mile-an-hour winds, and a 10% chance of rain. The Packers' offense has looked unstoppable so far this year. They scored 27 points in both of their games, beating the Lions 27-13. And then beating the Commanders 27-18. They covered both games. They gave up 13 points and 18 points, so it was a total of 45 points and 40 points in their two games. The Browns just kind of doing Browns things. They lost to the Bengals 17-16. They did cover that game because, who and their mother was going to expect that to be a 1-point game. And then they absolutely got walloped by the Ravens, which division rivals. Last year the Ravens walloped them one game, and then the next game was like a one-possession game, which kind of happens with the AFC North. And we saw Jaden Daniels, who's a much more athletic and much more mobile quarterback than Joe Flacco, running for his life and struggling to get away from the Packers defensive line. They were just basically in the backfield on every snap because they had the snap count timed. Like, you just watched them get launched out of a rocket. And the Packers have jumped out to really hot starts. They're scoring on their possessions. Now, we'll see if the Browns elect to defer while the Packers get the ball. So will they elect to defer, or will they elect to get the ball first, depending upon how the coin toss goes? I'm going to take the Packers on the money line. I will take the Packers laying the points. And the over-under is where I'm interested. I think this game goes over, but this would be one of those games that I would try to get the over-under on an alternate spread at somewhere in the 30s, like call it like 34.5, 36.5, because I have a feeling if the Packers put up 27 or so, they've been putting up 27 against much better opponents. I think that they could probably put up an extra touchdown, which would be 35, and you kind of just hope that the Browns kick a field goal. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.